to another one of these drawing live streams, late night. We're going to be working on part 2 of drawing the ending for Fallout 4. This time we're going to be coloring this in. Sorry about I wasn't really prepared beforehand in order to have a lot of colored pencils and Legos. So we're going to be starting with the main character, as we did last stream. And so personally, I finished the game in Quantum Power Armor, which is basically Exo 1. You get it by collecting all the Stargate things when in Nuka World, and gives you an extra boost of action points AP. It regenerates faster that way. It also gives you this beautiful blue color scheme. So I'm gonna grab another piece of paper in order to test colors. That's a really good thing to do. Testing which blue I should go with. Because Nuka Quantum is actually blue. And I remember the advertisement for them. Try something new. Try something new. Go blue. Take the leap. I think the first one is the best. I think this was the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. So like oh wait, I forgot to turn off my headphones. Get it right. That's one button. There we go. Much better. Give me a moment. Oops. There we go. Okay, pretty sure this was it. Yep, that's it. Right, no. I should. God damn it. Oh well. Hi. Hey, Presley Fret. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I started working on it yesterday. Doing this late night stream. Alright, left. Yeah. I use one of the lighter colors in order for the center piece. I do not quite remember how the shade of blue and blues were. I'm going to color in like the center part, which is like the big old nuclear explosion. Yep. Because once you beat the game, which actually spoilers, you do set off like big of a nuclear reactor. go. Go. I mean, it's hard to find a live stream at this time. Yeah, it's kind of late at night. It's late at night is perfect because my because that's when the family goes to sleep basically, and I can stay up. Color in. I don't want a bit of shading, so it has a bit of a color gradient with it. It's 12 in the morning for you. Let me check my time. It's 8:29 at night. Yeah, 12 a.m. Yeah, 12 a.m. midnight. Ah, yeah, right now it's 8:29. It's pretty late here where I. It's pretty late compared to like when I was childhood. 8 o'clock is when it's time to go to. Yeah, it's kind of a hobby to draw. I actually started drawing pretty young. My grandpa taught me. He's a pretty good dude. Glad he's still alive. And he's still married after all these years. His my grandma, his wife, actually survived. I'm not sure if YouTube will allow me to say something that drastic, so I'm just going to give you a very obvious hint. It's when a cell stops being a team player and says, "Hey, I'm going to do my own thing," while it's in the body. She survived that horrible thing, not once, not twice, but 3 times. She's still alive today. She's still cooking. Honestly, I really love my grandparents. They were nice people. And my grandpa, he may be deaf, but I can understand him, and he can understand me quite well. He taught me how to ride the lawnmower. Every day I go there. When I go there, I love to mow the big old fields. The fields are like they were huge. I'm gonna put it like he even had this old decrepit barn, which I would actually ugh, sorry, with his permission, I will actually go up there and salvage some things like there is actually some train tracks which we managed to find. Well, I managed to find some train tracks. They were like broken, and they were and hmm, and he actually managed to get a lot of them back together and gave it to me on Christmas. I even they kept chickens there. Unfortunately, coyotes kept on killing the chickens. Unfortunately, and we actually until it kept on happening, but he kept on was successfully defending the chickens to keep the population going until one day a raccoon came after them, and you know what is unlike coyotes, raccoons will actually just kill animals for sport. They're kind of like humans in many ways, and that's what happened to the chickens. Unfortunately, they all died. Oh, you're up in Canada. Well, hello from America to Canada. Wait, no. I think I may have screwed up the statement. Well, it's nice to hear from a next door a top neighbor. See, I'm not really used to live streaming that much. Well, I actually used to live stream a lot of Sanaka Below Zero. I found that game quite fun. Unfortunately, nobody ever really seems to want to be there. Can't blame them. I do not think my stream was that stable. It was pretty laggy because it's a big game. I even managed to beat it more than once. I really love that game. I will build into the void and I'll just hear like the creatures just swimming around me. I would be terrified to like swim out there, and I was like, oh no, please no, no. Yeah. How's your day been going? Actually, I think this might be a good color for like the suit parts, like the skin part. It's the web. I would call it like the webbing of the suit. I'm at my ah, that's nice. I remember playing GTA. Unfortunately, my game I'm not sure what happened to it, but it was like stay on the loading screen forever. But then again, we had it on DVD. It's never a good idea to have it on DVD. But I love playing GTA 5 on it. Me and my brother would just be laughing so much when I managed to get my hands on a tow truck, and it's often get like a star for like getting one of those things, and you'll be chased around by police. But that was our plan. When oh yeah, dogs will do that once in a while. Yeah, I have corgis here. We know how it is when dogs goes get the zoomies. And sometimes I have to hit them with like a inflatable hammer type of thing that I got from a carnival. It's a blue hammer type of toy. It's pretty funny to because because it doesn't actually hurt them. It just irritates them like a fly landing on you. It doesn't hurt you, but it's just annoying. Okay, I think that's good enough for like the main character point for now. Let's work on Preston Garvey. I do not know his eye color. I think it was blue actually. Yeah, give him eye bags. Well, I think it's called eye bags or was it sleep bags? Well, I know it has the word bags in it. Stubble. Okay, so it has this type of browning shading for his hat. We'll have a little bit deeper in the middle. You're a Final Freddy's fan too. I have a ton of Lego structures of Final Freddy's. I'm a big old fan of it. I'm right now reading The Silver Eyes. It's a pretty good book. Hmm. Yeah, Final Freddy's characters are kind of intricate like that. Yeah. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm still in that phase, and I'm 16. I love everything from Final Freddy's. It was out when um I was there when it was created. I think it was like 2015. I was born in 2005. I mean, I can draw it like this. Yeah. Honestly, I remember playing Minecraft when it first came out, or at least I think it was like first when it came out. Because they would have like the old castle, right, with like the obsidian cannons, and me and my dad, my parents, we were actually freaking out because we thought wolves were hostile, and it's like, Dad, stop, play, do something. The wolf's going to kill you. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You know, I remember a lot of things from my childhood. Um, like I remember the first time just running into the game. I do not even think that there was like the ice cube areas, like like when those Arctic areas where like big old ice chunks are. Not that might be even a fabricated memory, but I do remember like running a lot. Yeah, but I do remember like playing in creative mode and we're afraid of like a giant spider. I think we're so good. It's pretty funny. And he has his boots. There's a second person. Okay. I think that's a bit messed up. I'm gonna try to do something with it. I'm not sure how that will look. Do not to tomorrow we're going to be having I'm going to have school there, and oh, it's a special needs school, and every day there's yelling, which I do not really deal well with. But I do have my headphones with me at school, which is a good plus side. Add a little bead onto here. I think that'll be a nice little detail. There we go. And different color of brown to here. Pretty sure it might. Yeah, it has some like blue onto it. Oh, nice. Whether Foxy, it was honestly the one of the coolest. Bonnie was the most notable. Chica was the freakiest. Freddy was the most normal looking of the four. I was like, whenever I try to draw him, like, I think I maybe should. I think I have to style this as like stylized instead of like a normal withered Freddy because I would change like little details to make him look more withered, like a broken eye or heck, even a missing eye. But Wither Foxy was the most difficult to draw of the four because Wither Foxy is quite intricate. Like like as you should be, because you have like the three main stage performers that do not move around. Foxy is like the this the thing that needs to be programmed the most. Bonnie is like it doesn't need fine that much fine motor tuning, but Foxy does, because Foxy doesn't like actually have an instrument. She does like the living advertisement for cupcakes, and Freddie's the lead singer. So actually, Freddie requires fair bit of maintenance to not like not screw up a song, like you have to like work on the vocal cords. Okay, I think like the um the musket had like a type of like a safe thing. Wait, it had like a crank on it. I believe forgot about that detail. Yep, go with the crank. Darker, darker. Yeah, it's like my favorite parts. Do that type of stuff. I honestly like drawing stars because stars are like a Christmas ornament. Honestly, Christmas is quite nice. Not for like the presents, but like the day off, and the ability to make a snowman. Because when I was younger, I actually didn't know how to make a snowman. I was just like lump it all together, push it towards me, and then there you go. We have a snowman. It's like a little stump of a snowman. I never actually known how to roll them in those. I never actually know how to like keep it. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Honestly, one of my favorite weaponry is like it was a machete. It was actually the Kevlin's tooth, which gives bleeding damage. Which it was quite powerful. Before I got to the other weaponry, like like a legendary powerful sledgehammer, and I will run amok with it. Even then, when it gets its built new modifications to it, it would give like painted and having a rocket onto it. It just makes it really overpowered. Even in hard mode, it's powerful. But I sometimes will deviate from like my main weaponry into like the game's the DLC weaponry, just to feel like immersed, like I'm walking into this new. Even though I have like weaponry at my disposal, that's frankly overpowered. Like the big boy that shoots out instead of one mini nuke, it makes it into two. And with the MIVE thing, MVEI, well, you will understand. It will actually make them like crates of six in mini nukes, which is overpowered, and just like it will just nuke everything into out of existence. Because first of all, it will double like the mini nukes, and then that's powerful. But when you have it into crates of six, sure it deals less damage, but the area spread is immense. But I do not really like main nukes that much because I feel like I'm I'm wasting on something that I can easily kill with a, a explosive 10 millimeter pistol, which is just pretty funny. Like seeing like a death claw, how like so many people dies through death claws a day, and I'm just like taking it out with a 10 millimeter pistol. It pays a lot to in order to have a the gunman perk, which increases the weaponry the damage output. I realize the arm is over the stock. I think it should be underneath the stock. Yeah, underneath the stock. Honestly, the instigating Gauss rifle is quite powerful. If you know how to use it correctly, which it took me quite a while to in order to master it, because because sometimes I would go like unscope and it's like then rescope, and then it would just like once I have it over the head, it doesn't fire. It just like load tries to like charges up again. It's like, are you serious? I had it over his head because I really wanted it because I didn't have enough AP to wait that long. But when it does strike, it strikes very powerful, especially with sneak attack. And with the Sandman perk, which will have better like sneak criticals, but added on with a with silence weapons, sneak criticals, and with like a crit from the VAT system, which makes it quite impossible to miss the bullet, to miss the shots. Well, except for sometimes, like I'm against the Brotherhood of Steel because they were just hoarding technology, and so I always I always will start like a war with them, and at one time I ended up trying to like shoot the fusion core enough to like make it blow up. Unfortunately, the first time it didn't blow up, so I had to wait for them to lose aggro. And then like I was traveling with Run the Robot from the Armatron DLC, which has robot companions, and it it was attracting attention because you can't really sneak around in power armor. That's okay with me. But when I'm sneaking around with power armor, but then the robot's just like, "Oh wait, what are you doing?" Just rolls up. It has sentry bot legs, so it makes a really loud sounds when it moves. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it's enough of my ranting. Okay, I think that's good enough for like the foreground characters. I mean, like the background characters. Now we're going to need to work on the foreground. Which I was trying to wrap it up last in the night, so it doesn't really have much detail on to like this part. It's a big old lip. I previously thought it was one of the blue buildings. Now it's one of the more intricate black and red buildings. So I like this big old lip and several tubes. So decided to make them. So I was trying to make like one that's blue buildings, which is actually straight on, and instead of like a more like un Minecraft un Minecrafty, like not instead of blocks, just like as more spherical things. Let's work on that a bit more. Yeah, so it's a bit more it stands out a bit more. It's like first time that I saw it, it's like no, trying to remember it, I was like, no, that can't be right. It's too bit outlandish. But then again, blowing up a big old facility is very outlandish. Part of me wish I didn't, so then I will continue on getting big quests. But another part of me is like, it's too far. It's too late to try to revert that save because I already went through all the DLCs. Well, the DLC with storylines. The other DLCs do not have any stories, sadly enough. So I now have like 3 DLCs that right now I have 3 DLCs that have like different areas. Well, actually 2 of them. Actually, no, 3 because there's the Rust Devil's base, which is basically underneath the Higgins Fort Higgins satellite array, which is pretty cool. I actually have I love the automated wasteland DLC, which gives you like display cases and conveyor belts. I have myself a bunch of displays full of like different armor variants. So like Raider armor, sturdy Raider armor, heavy Raider armor. Then there's metal armor, sturdy armor, and then heavy armor. It keeps on going that way. Like from leather armor, Raider armor, metal armor, combat armor, synth armor, and then there's the new ones. Like there's gonna be robot robot armor, and here's a strange part. There's actually a new group, the Rust Devils. They have like robot armor, but they do not have any sturdy robot armor, which is kind of a bummer. Well, actually, no, I'm not thinking about. Robot armor is comes in like sturdy, heavy, and regular varieties, but the Trapper armor, which is actually from the Far Harbor DLC. Let's see if I can do the accent um, that the Soul Survivor was doing to market the Far Harbor DLC. Um, it would actually it actually doesn't have any sturdy variants. It has the heavy, it has the regular, but no sturdy. But then again, it does make my job easier because I'm trying my best to work on obtaining them all. It is kind of a fun thing that I like to do. I'm a bit of a hoarder, or in fancier terms, a collector. I would collect things like things like from the institute because I'm never going to get my hands on one of these once this thing's blown up. And I'm kind of right and kind of wrong because there is console commands. But do I like using them? No, not really. Sometimes it's necessary to use console commands. Like one time I managed to get myself stuck. Sorry. Oh man, it needs water. Well, one time I got myself stuck on a conveyor belt. Somehow, it was like a one-way thing, and I kept on like jumping, like crouching. Of course, crouching does nothing because you still have a hitbox. Well, actually, no, it's not a hitbox. They do not want to go through the trouble of having a different type of collision box. I think that's the proper word for it. Ow. A collision box is like take this hand for instance. It has a precise collision box. Um, and a hitbox is the hitbox is a general area. A collision box is like to the skin. But when you're crouching, it would crouching would still have like a collision hitbox where your fingers are. Um, well, actually, no, that's the hitbox. The hitbox will not change, but the collision box will, which makes it perfect in like fighting, but not good when exploring or other trying to get out of ways. So how to type in console TLC, no TCL, which stands for toggle clipping, which was able to get me out of the area. Sometimes, unfortunately, in Far Harbor, they're suffering from really bad invisible walls. Like you know how like there's a map, right? And there's a point where you cannot get out. And there was like this wreckage that you can find, but unfortunately, because they did not take care of their invisible walls that well, the power armor was just out of reach of the player, and so you couldn't really get to it or collect it or even like see it clearly. So you have to toggle free cam, TFC, toggle free cam. It was there's a full set of T51, which was if you do not know, it's the most advanced power armor pre-war. Post-war XO1, which is what I'm rocking in. This is what this is. It's XO1. Okay, now let's start trying to do the rust. Reds and oranges. Oh, now this is a nice color. Burgundy. Oh yeah. Rust kind of like it's kind of like splotches or like actually I think it's better describe it as a bacteria. Well, that's what it looks like anyways. Like a fungus. I want to put them in random spots. Cool. Chico is really noticeable because she has like two sets of jaws. Which Mark Myers is like, it's like four sets of the teeth that I see, which is actually two. But if you change the word from sets to four rows, then it'd be correct. Which I think he might have been because he probably was in shock because he just got jump scared by her. Sorry for the mouth noises. I'm sucking on hard candy, Jolly Ranchers, which is pretty good. Okay. I'm drawing the backgrounds. I do not think those are good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right now eating. I'm right now sucking on Jolly Ranchers as well. It's pretty good. It's like $2.89. 86 cents here. You have a gas station. We live on a big old hill or mountain actually, and there's this gas station, and we'll head down there. Well, I would, and we have this hoverboard, and I will take it there. Sometimes it will like malfunction, and like it would just like turn off without telling me. It would just like and just like stop stabilizing me. Like, oh no, and I will like jump back. Like I think I like jump backwards. I have like this protective gear. It's pretty strong, and it would just go tumbling into the weeds. In hindsight, it was pretty funny, but in the moment, it was infuriating because I just damaged it. It wasn't exactly a cloudy, bright blue sky, smoggy sky, but gray out, smoggy blue. Yeah, I'm gonna give this back these parts a bit more coloring. Nope, can't really see that. Okay, I think like the building was perfect. No, not perfect. Purposely designed to look like a rocket because it's a mass fusion building, which is a power building. I was like space theme as of ArcJet, which is basically a big old rocket testing facility. Its latest project wasn't actually shipped out into the public before when because the bombs fell. But you actually do find an ArcJet built truck that was hauling one, and beside the truck you will find a terminal that will begin testing firing. And when you try to do it, it would just like big old rumbling, and you step back. But then instead of like going like a blast of fire, it goes boom because it's over 200 years old, and the thing just blows up and becomes inoperable. So before I do that, I will always quick save, then do it again, and then once it blows up, then I will enjoy the bit of it, and then I will revert that save so I can do it in the future. I find those type of things funny, especially like a cabin out in like the well, not out in the woods, more like above the woods. It was on a mountain, and there were several propane tanks, and it were put onto well, I say several. There's like 12, 15. Yeah, there's 15 of them. Um, because it's a USA stream, and well, actually, I do not know why, but it's a pretty late stream where I'm from, and I'm not sure if like people from like under other countries would watch somebody like somebody. Well, actually, I'm not sure if people are like at like will be advertised my stream on when they cannot understand in the first place. That the region type of thing. So what's going on here is because this is like a English speaking stream of people who speak English and will see this, but since it's like in like I'm not sure my content is actually is viewable from other regions. I'm not that big of a streamer yet. I need to sharpen my pencil again. Pencil sharpener. There's a pencil sharpener. There you go. There we go. I think the reason why people do not really go into live streams is because they do not have much of an attention span, or they see the notification when they're doing something else like playing on phone games. I'm not I'm guilty of that as well. Actually, I've been trying to do at source filmmaker, but for a while, but every time I gain some traction and some progress into project I'm working on, the file becomes unreadable. I was like, the first time this happens, like, well, that's unfortunate. The second time, okay, I'm doing something wrong. So I'm trying to do research, and I'm not getting anywhere for now. But I'll try and learn more about it. And I'm always postponing the project of like, oh, I'm going to edit this later. I'm going to edit this later. It's just I do not know how like to get a stream into like my Google files, which I can have like access to UCut, which I'm not sure how to get like the file itself, but I do know my way around with the file thing, yeah, Google file, the UCut thing. Ooh, oh, that was a bit loud. Hmm. Oh yeah, the coloring of Zeta alien spaceship. It has like a bit of a bluish green this type of green. Aqua green? Yeah, aqua green. Come to think of it, I haven't even colored some of the rusted buildings. Aqua green, whites, and reds. Oh yeah, and regular blues. It's kind of built in like in squares. We're just gonna have like little blends of it. There we go. You should have it deeper. Looks like it's drawing more attention. I should remain actually. I should shade these in it so it doesn't like take away too much detail from like the foreground and the characters. So the rays coming from this side. After I have like it's kind of a blinding yellow light that came through. I'm gonna have to do like beams of light. A bit of a shadow. And there we go. I think this is like the final finished project. I'm gonna move the camera. Sure. Thank you for joining my stream. Have a great night. Ooh, and that's a wrap.